Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a Q&A tonight. I had asked you guys on my community tab if you had any questions for me, and I did get a lot of questions, and thank you guys for asking. Since it's only been up since this morning, I'm going to be doing this in a probably a two-part so that all of your questions will be answered. I may take a little bit longer on one question than the other. It just depends on what question. I haven't read. Some of them I have read, some of them I haven't. So now, first let me say, there's been some issues in the comment sections. I just about don't even know what to say. And this is not just trolls. It's somebody's, people that's been on my channel for a long time, and I hate to see you guys battling amongst each other. That is certainly not what I want. I can't keep patrolling the comment section all the time. I mean, I can't do it. And I'm sorry if somebody's getting bullied. Certainly that's not my, I don't condone bullying at all. And so, I hope you guys can get along. And, for some of you guys that are going to hate, give me hate, it is what it is. I've kind of gotten used to it. First, let me say to somebody who had said something about me having hair extensions and the vitamin supplements, that is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. I do not wear hair extensions. I don't have hair extensions. I gave mine to Christina upstairs. I do not wear hair extensions. I would never betray you guys' trust or be deceitful like that. And so anyway, let's get on with it, because I don't want to spend no time at all. I have my computer right here with the questions, so I'm going to be looking down here to try to read them if I can see. Okay, and let's get started. Okay, Carol Wallace wants to know, this is in no way a criticism, but are you aware of the number of times you touch your hair in every video? Is it a comfort thing or a stress thing? It's a habit thing. I just sit and, mainly I don't know why, but it's this part right here, and I'll just do I don't know why, but yeah, I do. I am aware. It's just a habit. It also is this anxiety thing. It's a stress thing, but I just seem to can't help myself. So there's that. Okay, Amber Templeton wants to know, why did you decide to start a YouTube channel? What influenced you? I started my channel back when I was having depression and anxiety really bad, and I started watching YouTube. It was right when my daughter moved in with me after she had Jackson, and she was watching YouTube a lot, when he was sleeping and stuff, and I was like, what is that? And this has just been a few short years ago. So then when she moved out, I started watching YouTube, and I was alone, by myself a lot, and so I started watching these. I thought, YouTube was just for young women and makeup, and because that's normally what Lindsay would watch, but when I started watching it, I found older women on there and talking about just every subject under the sun. So I thought, I should just try it, and it's turned out really wonderful. I never expected it to be what it has been, and what it hopefully will continue to be. So anyway, okay, Yvonne Green, hey girl, she wants to know, do you have any regrets in life? I think we all have some form of regrets. I don't know if I necessarily call it regrets. It's just things that I wished I'd have done different. And I hope that I have learned from some of the mistakes that I've made. Certainly, I would hope so. So yeah, I have things that I wished I would have done different, absolutely. You didn't ask what it is, so I'm not going to say. Skeet by that one, didn't I? Okay, Paula C. If you could do it all again, would you change anything? Well, then there you go. Yeah, I would. I would change some things. I would have continued my education, past just I got my GED and I had to get it for a job to sell insurance, so I pretty much had to do that. I'm glad I did, but I wished I would have gone to college. I wish I would have found a career instead of just a job. But yeah, I wished I would have done that. I wish I would have, not jumped into relationships so quickly and, just gotten to know that person a whole lot better before I ever, jumped into it. I tend to fall in love quickly, and I regret relationships, not getting to know the person well enough. Okay, Happiness is Homemade wants to know, how do you stay so tan? I love your channel. Oh, thank you, girl. I don't know. I just always, now I definitely get white in the wintertime, but not as white, I guess, as some people. I've just always had that skin tone that, tends to stay a little bit dark. And then the first time I get sun outside, well, of course outside, but the first time I get sun, I don't go to tanning beds or anything like that. I used to, but I don't now. But anytime I get sun, it just sticks with me. So, I don't know. But thank you, girl. I think I skipped one. And Misty Riley, she asked, if you had one wish, what would it be? Well, if you mean just for myself, I think just for myself, it would be to have less pain. Less pain. Pain can definitely interfere with your life. It can definitely interfere with your relationships. It can definitely interfere with, just your day-to-day happiness. And yes, I would wish for less pain. Now, what would I wish for everyone? Just, be happy and get along with each other and, spread the love, not hate. So, okay. Let's see. Corrine, is that how you pronounce your name? Corrine Lane wants to know, where do you see yourself in 10 years? So I'm 54 now. I'll be 64 in 10 years, Lord. I don't know. I guess I would like to still be doing YouTube, maybe. More grandchildren. Fingers crossed. Just watching my grandchildren grow and watching my children having their jobs and in their life, and that's really what I would like to be doing, just watching my kids and my grandkids and more grandkids and watching my family grow and my friendships on YouTube grow. And so, I'm happy if everything stays the same as it is right now in 10 years, then I'm fine with that. Like I said, I'm expecting a new grandbaby girl. And, I'm just looking forward to 10 years. Okay, Walking Tall wants to know, okay, here's two. What's your favorite movie of all time? When you were a little girl, what singer or actress did you want to be like when you grew up? Or something like that. I kind of make your questions my own, don't I? Okay, let me think. What was my favorite movie of all time? I love Beauty and the Beast. I remember me and Lindsay went to the movies and seen that not too long ago, the newer one, and was a couple of years ago. And then she would watch it all the time when she was little, and I love that. I love that. And also, I love the movie, what was it called? Green Mile. It's called Green Mile. That was a good movie. I thought it was sad, but it was still a good movie. It was A Time to Kill. That movie was intense. I also like, now, on a happier note, I like The Wedding Planner. I like that one. There's a lot of them that I like. I like chick flicks, but I like comedies and some drama too. So, when you were a little girl, what singer or actress did you want to grow up and be like? I didn't watch too much TV as a little girl. I used to love watching, because my dad watched it all the time, and he would, you know, we either had to watch it or go to bed. But I loved Carol Burnett. She was so funny to me, and I just, you know, the Carol Burnett show, funny. I just love her. I thought that she was just crazy funny. Cheryl Klein wants to know, have you ever had any cosmetic surgery of any kind, and have you ever been overweight besides when you were pregnant with baby weight? And if you're ever in New Elm, Minnesota, will you please come visit me? Y'all are just thundering out there, and it's going to be really bad weather tonight. It's probably going to, they say we're expecting tornadoes and stuff, so hopefully that will not happen. But yes, Cheryl, if I'm ever in your town, I would love, love, love to come visit you. You've been with my channel for so long now, and I really do appreciate it. And no, I have never been overweight. Even when I was pregnant, I wasn't overweight. You know, I've got little bulges and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I was really skinny in school. Even in high school, I was like 99 pounds. I remember trying to go find clothes. You know, they were all too small. I mean, all too big for me. And that was a very sore subject with me. And it was very painful. You know, as far as body positivity goes, I think that people can, you know, pick on overweight people, but also skinny people get picked on as well. And I suffered from that a lot growing up. Have you ever had any cosmetic surgery of any kind? Let me see. Well, I've never gotten any kind of Botox. I've never gotten any thing like that. I have to be honest here, and I'm going to be honest in all these questions, so I can't pick and choose which ones. I thought I would always get away with this, but okay. In 1997, I had my brain surgery, and that was very traumatic for me. It was an awful experience. So when I finally recovered from that, my husband at the time, the one that passed away, and me decided, well, I decided that I wanted breast implants because I was very skinny, like I said. I had a hard time buying bathing suit tops that would match the bottoms because I had a bigger butt than I did top. I had nothing. I was like a 32A, double A, whatever, 32A. I had nothing. So I did have breast implants, and yeah, I've had them since 1998. So I was very, you know, I was very self-conscious, had always been self-conscious. So I wanted them, so I got them, and now they're mine. So, well, this ought to cause a conversation. Okay, Cheryl, there you go. Okay, Frances Greach, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, girl, wants to know, which season do you prefer, a cold winter or a hot summer? For this question, I know the answer, but I'll ask it just the same. Would you consider cutting your hair short? Ask a silly question and you'll get a silly answer. Joking apart, have you always had long hair? Hugs, dear friend. Aw, thank you, girl. I have not always had long hair. My hair was probably here, you know, growing up. I think it was shorter as a child. It's grown out since, well, and then when I had the brain surgery, it was cut up to here because they had to shave underneath all this, and it just wouldn't grow, you know, this was long, this was short. So I had to get it even. I had to get it all cut short. So, no, I've not always had long hair. Would I get it cut short? Yes, I think there will come a time that I will get it cut short. I think there's cute hairstyles that are short. I think it would be a lot less work, you know, to have short hair. And there are some really cute hairstyles that are short. So yes, I probably one day will. It'd be a long time, but I think one day I would. Which season do you prefer, a cold winter or a hot summer? I like summer. I like it to be warm, of course. I like to get in the pool. I like the ocean. I like, you know, to barbecues, and I like everything that's associated with summer. Here we have summers that are so humid that you can't breathe when you walk outside, and that I don't like. I do not like when it's 102 degrees outside and the humidity is like 110. I don't like that, no. My body hurts less in the summer than it does in the winter, so probably the summer, obviously, yeah. Okay, Catherine Simmons wants to know, what size clothes do you wear? It varies. I wear probably a 4 in pants, and probably, you know, anywhere from, say, probably a 4 in pants, and then, you know, a small, medium, depending on what kind of shirt it is, you know, how it's made. Generally it's a medium. I get a medium. So anyway, thank you, girl, for asking. Okay, let's move on. Lisa Gast, how you doing, girl? Wants to know, how do you stay so petite? I don't know. I don't eat a lot. I don't overeat a lot. When I'm stressed, I don't eat at all. So, you know, that kind of is not good for me, but that kind of combats me overeating. So I like sweets. I love sweets. I love pies. I love chocolate. I love lemon pies. I love, you know, all kinds of sweets. I love brownies. But I find that when I get to a certain point where I can see the flabby, which I'm seeing it now, but when I see the flabby skin, that's the worst part. And I guess when you get older, your skin it's not good. You guys know what I mean, some of y'all. So when I see that, it tends to make me want to do exercise or walk or get, you know, stay moving as much as I can. I very rarely sit still during the day. I have to be up doing something. So yeah, I guess that's how. I don't know. Okay, R. Huff wants to know, what life experience has taught you the most so far? Oh gosh. I guess that when my husband passed away, it taught me to treat every day like it's your last. Don't go to bed angry at somebody, because you may not have tomorrow. You know, you may not have another chance to tell them how much you love them and how much you care about them. And so never take life for granted. Never be angry all the time. Just don't be angry all the time. All right, Stephanie McBroom wants to know, have you ever considered traveling, like a road trip, for an extended time? Yeah, I mean, I would love to travel. I have done some traveling, but, you know, not near enough. I would love to go see things and experience things that I've never done, and hopefully one day I'll be able to do it. So there's that. All right, and Janice Milliken wants to know, if you were having a dinner party and you could invite 5 people you wanted, dead or alive, who would they be? Love you, girl. Oh, thanks, Janice. Love you too. Ugh, that's a hard one. First of all, I don't have dinner parties much ever. But second, let's see. Okay, Levi's okay. He hates the thunder. I mean, I do too. Let's see. Let me think. Some of these might be actresses, but let's see, Sandra Bullock. I would love to talk to her. She's so pretty and smart and intelligent and just seems like a lovely person. Matthew McConaughey, I'd like to invite him to dinner because, let's face it, let's see. Let me think. And then I'm going to have to say my grandparents. I mean, you said dead or alive. I miss my grandparents so much. I just do. I had a wonderful connection with them. It's my mom's parents. You know, I loved my dad's parents as well, but my mom's parents and I had, you know, a good relationship. He was the sweetest, most gentle, loving man that I think I've ever known. And she was sweet and always loved us unconditionally, no matter what. She would call us and say, you know, just come over when you can. And I wished I'd have came over a lot more than I did. And that's one of my regrets too. So, and then obviously, you know, the last person would be my husband that passed away. His name was Carl. Yes, I wish I could see him one more time. You know, would that make it better? Would that make it worse? I don't know. But I would like to see him, you know, one more time just to say what I wanted to say, and, you know, he could say what he wanted to say. So Chrissy, she said, thought of another question. So I guess I'm seeing this one before the first one. Hope that's okay. Of course it's okay. If you could go back in time, what would you tell your younger self? That's a good question, Chrissy. I think I would tell myself it's not always going to be this way. You will get better. It won't always be so intense. It won't always be so much pain. You know, you will get there. You will become the person that you want to be. You'll be strong, you'll be independent, you'll love yourself. You won't wait on somebody else to love you. Thanks, girl. Okay, and Chrissy also wants to know, how do you feel depression and anxiety alters your life compared to those without it? Especially the driving part, because I can't go where I want to go. I'm always dependent on other people to take me. So therefore, I usually just don't go. If I want to go somewhere, I just wait until I know somebody's going to that same place. Or, you know, now if I have a doctor's appointment or something that's different, I'll have to ask somebody to take me. It's very hard to keep doing that all the time. But, you know, that's the anxiety part, the depression part. I really haven't had that in a little while now. And, you know, thank God. But, you know, I haven't been sad I haven't been sad lately. And so hopefully it's going to go a little while without me feeling it again. But I take antidepressants. I'm not ashamed of that. I have been taking them. I take Cymbalta for the pain, supposedly the pain and the depression. It's helped. I don't think I will ever come off of it. I come off my antidepressant a few years ago, and man, was I ever sorry I did. So I don't think I'll ever come off of it. So if I have to stay on it the rest of my life, I will. I would rather do that than be in depression. Renee Z wants to know, my message don't show up on here, so don't know if you got it or not, so I'm going to re-ask, if you changed your name, what would it be? By the way, my sister's name is Sharon. Love you. Aw, sweet. If I could change my name, I've never liked my name, really. I think if I could change my name, it might be like Christy or something with a Y. I don't know why. Maybe Susie, maybe. You know, I don't want an old-fashioned name. That's what my mom, you know, she says, it's an old-fashioned name. I don't want one. I want a young-fashioned name, but that's okay. Thank you, Renee. All right, Amanda Poole wants to know, hey, Sharon, if you could go back in time, what time would that be? Love you, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. I love you too, girl. If I could go back in time, what time would it be? It would probably be, I like the time I'm in right now. I really do. If I could go back in time, it would be when my kids were smaller and I would be doing Easter baskets for them right now. when my kids were younger, my husband was still alive, we would be a family, you know, still a family. Y'all don't get me wrong, you know, we had our issues, we really did, and I'm not living in that past. I'm just telling you, you know, but I would go back to that when I was still, you know, decorating the Christmas tree with them or cooking Easter dinner for them, and but you know, they grow up too fast. Okay, so Cat Collard wants to know, what is the one thing you can't live without? Let me think here a minute. Well, besides my family, you know, coffee. I can't see me living without my coffee. I don't know why. I used to didn't drink that much coffee. I might drink a couple of cups a day, but now I drink it almost all day. And right now I'm drinking water because it's too close to bedtime. But I love my coffee. That's probably not the answer you was looking for, was it, girl? Okay, Linda Sherbonnet wants to know, hey Sharon, you and I are the same age. So, James Brolin or George Clooney? James Brolin. I don't know why. I think he's very handsome. So, George Clooney is too, but I say James Brolin. He's just got the features that I like. Ruby Hogan wants to know, if you could have only one food, what will it be? What would it be? It would be pasta. I love pasta and anything on top of pasta. I had lasagna tonight. It's just a frozen, stick in the microwave kind of thing. But it gives me heartburn. But so I'd say anything, you know, anything pasta with, I mean, I can eat pasta by itself. I can eat pasta with, I like pasta with butter and garlic on it. That's so good. All right, Linda Hellinger wants to know, what's your favorite show on TV? Well, I don't have cable here, so I can't watch TV, but I can watch Netflix. But I like to watch Friends. Friends has always been one of my favorite shows. I remember when it was coming on there, not just reruns. And I think it was coming on Thursday nights, and I would watch it every single Thursday night. I would make sure I was there to watch it. I used to like ER. Do y'all know? But I can't watch it. Well, it's not on anymore, but I couldn't watch it when my husband passed away. I couldn't watch it anymore. Don't know why. Something triggered it in me. I just, you know. I like Big Bang Theory. I'd say those comedies, just the, you know, half-hour long comedies and stuff is generally about all I can do. So, there's that. Okay, Joe Threat. Hey Joe, how are you doing? She wants to know, favorite type of music or favorite song. I love the, like, 80s rock and roll, and some would say it wasn't rock and roll, but some would say maybe the soft rock. I like Journey, I like REO Speedwagon, I like the Eagles. The Eagles is my favorite band of all time, I think. I liked Fleetwood Mac. There's a lot I like. My favorite song would probably be an Eagles song if I had to guess. I mean, there's just too many. There's too many to even name. Cajun Katie LeBlanc wants to know, how do you like finally having your own space? I know it takes a while to get used to it. Have a good day, sweet lady. Oh, thank you. You have a good day too. I like having my own space. I really do. I'm comfortable here. I can do what I want to when I want to. I don't feel any pressure to do anything. It doesn't matter if I do something a different way. I mean, it's going to be the right way because I'm here and I ain't fixing to tell myself you're doing it wrong. So I can just be who I am. And I like it that way. Kathy Moran wants to know, what do you get out of doing YouTube videos? I think it's fun. I get a lot of laughs, a lot of tears. I feel like it's almost therapy for me by coming on and talking to you guys and getting response from you guys. And a lot of the times, you know, y'all will bring me back down to reality, you know, whereas I may not, you know, I talk to Susan a lot about things, but, you know, y'all will definitely, since y'all don't know me and I'm not family, well, in a way I am, y'all my YouTube family, But y'all will bring me back down to reality sometimes. And, you know, I'm not talking about the hate comments. I'm talking about just you guys that are, I feel like, very close, and you know me. And, you know, if I say something that I shouldn't, or if I do something I should, y'all bring me back down to reality. Now, Anita wants to know, how does it feel to be back in the dating world after all that time in a relationship? P.S. Love you. Love you too, girl. I haven't started dating yet. I had that one, you know, disaster, and I'm just not even gonna, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. You know, either way, I'm okay. If, you know, somebody that I think I would like to go out with, I'm not gonna, you know, look too far in the future with that. If he comes along, he comes along. If he don't, he don't. Joe Threat, again, wants to know, what's your favorite place to travel and your favorite color? My favorite place to travel, I love the beach. The beach will always be my favorite place. I would love to go to Hawaii one day. They have, from what I've seen of pictures, they have the most beautiful beaches. I'm sure there's other places that have beautiful beaches as well. I don't think it would really matter to me. It doesn't have to be Hawaii. I just love the beach. And what's your favorite color? I have a lot of them. I like blue. I like green, like a dark emerald green. I like gray. I like all different colors. Joe Thread asks again, what shoe size do you wear? I wear size 7. Last time I checked. Judy Long, could you ever be a nanny? No. I used to be a nanny or babysitter when my daughter was about 2 years old, 3 years old. I stayed home because I didn't want her in daycare. I stayed home. You know, my sons were in school, but I kept kids. I kept about 5 of them, and man, was it ever hard. It was good money, but it was hard, but I guess you consider that to be a nanny. So now I couldn't. Linda Hellinger asked, what's daily life like for you? I get up in the mornings. Generally, Levi wakes me up because, you know, he's over there sleeping now, sound asleep. Let me show you guys. He's sacked out. Bless his heart. He played hard today. But we get up. Generally, I make my coffee. I have to have coffee first thing in the morning. Take Levi out for a walk so he can go potty. Always I get dressed. And then I'll clean the apartment up, pick the apartment up. If I have plans for that day, I'll go ahead and get ready. If I try to make at least 2 videos a day, not that I put out 2 a day, I'm trying to get one of them, I'm trying to get some upload or some filmed for you guys after I have my hand surgery, because I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I had my surgery on the 30th, so I don't really know what my YouTube life's going to be then. So I just have to be doing things one-handed is all I know. Generally, I'll eat something around 11, 12 o'clock, and then sometimes I won't eat anything else that day, or sometimes I just wait until dinner to eat, and I'll snack on something during the day. And then generally about 9 o'clock, I go to bed and I watch videos. It's not exciting. And Renee asked again, if there's anything that you could change in your life, what would it be and why? I think I pretty much covered that. I don't know that I would change too much. Just, you know, probably the way I felt about myself, and I let people make me feel that way about me. And I didn't trust my gut instinct on some things, and I do believe that you should trust your gut instinct on everything. That's just my opinion. Samantha Walker wants to know, what kind of outdoor activity do you enjoy during the warmer months, and do you have any plans for the summer? I don't have any plans for the summer right now. My granddaughter is due, so hopefully that'll take up a lot of my summer. I love to go to the beach. I would love to go to the beach with Joyce again. We had such a blast. I would love to go to the beach with Susan. I think we're going to plan a beach trip. It can't be around, you know, the time my granddaughter's getting here, but I want to go to the beach this summer. I want to go to the lake. I want to go boat riding. I want to go to the pool. I want to do things that I haven't been comfortable in doing because, you know, whoever I was with didn't want to do those things, so I felt very uncomfortable about, you know, making them sweat and be there and when they didn't want to be and all that mess. So I want to just do what I want to do. Makes it easier for me. Okay, Susie Kiss Me Cheek wants to know, I love that name, do you ever have panic attacks when you're home alone? And if yes, how do you get through them? Do you have a go-to person to call for help when you're panicking? Yes, I do have a go-to person. It would be Susan for sure, because she knows what I'm going through if I do. I haven't really had a full-blown panic attack. I've had anxiety attacks, but I haven't had a full-blown panic attack in, it's been a few years, I guess. I have had a lot of anxiety attacks though, and you know, a full-blown panic attack and anxiety attack is about the same for me, but you know, a panic attack is a lot worse. But Susan's definitely my go-to person. And back when I did drive a little bit, and you know, sometimes I would call her, can you just talk to me? I'm not going to tell her anything. Can you just talk to me until I get to this certain place or that place or whatever? And of course she always does. So anyway, okay, Laura S. wants to know, how do you feel about Richard's YouTube channel? I don't like it. I don't like it a bit. That's what you want. I know you guys wanted me to be honest, and I'm being honest. I don't like it. I just don't. You know, I'm glad that he has somebody to talk to. I'm very glad he has somebody to talk to, and that's filling up his days or whatever. I'm glad about that. You know, I'll get people telling me, you know, I think Richard's talking about you in his video, or, you know, he made a shot at you, and, you know, I'm just like, you know, I don't need that stress in my life, but that's, if he wants to, you know, he's going to do what he wants to do, I'm going to do what I want to do, so we just have to learn to coexist on YouTube. There's a lot of channels on YouTube, there's a lot of people on YouTube, and, you know, do I personally want to watch his videos? No, I don't. You know, but does he watch mine? No, I don't think he does, but you know, you never know. Okay, Miss Baby Boomer wants to know, hi Sharon, how old are you? I'm 54 and going to be 55 on June 3rd. Cindy Parker wants to know, what job would you like to do if ever decide to go back to work? I would have to go back to school if I did, because I always wanted to be a nurse. So, you know, I can't just jump back into that, but or just jump into that. You know, I have to go to school, and I think I'm a little bit too old for that to start, and I don't think I can stand on my feet that many hours a day. Nursing jobs are very commendable because they just do a lot of work. They work hard. So, yeah, but I've always wanted to be a nurse since I was little. A lot of people don't know that. But anyway, now you do. Okay, KD Love, hey girl, how you doing? Oh, I love all those candles you got over there on your channel. Your favorite alcoholic beverage and non-alcoholic beverage? I drink coffee almost all the time. When I'm not drinking coffee, I drink water. I used to drink Sprite or 7-Up, but I don't do that anymore because I don't know why. I just don't. I like chocolate milk. I'm going to say probably coffee and an alcoholic beverage. I like those sweet, fruity drinks. You know, I like rum drinks. I can't drink tequila, but I guess I'd have to say the little fruity. You know, I've had I've had shots before, you know, little shots, and they were like Sex on the Beach. Have y'all heard of those? I've heard them called different things, but they have, I think they have rum in them, because rum doesn't make me sick. Vodka, tequila, all that makes me sick. And I would appreciate it if it had a little umbrella in it. That would just be even better out on the beach. Okay, and Pamela Walton wants to know, how long were you married to Richard? That's a good question. 5 years? 5 years. Okay. I think that's it, y'all. I think that is it. I don't know how long this video's been going on. I'm sure a long time, but if any of you guys have any questions you'd like to ask, then you can link them down below in this video, and I'll do a second part. And so I've had a good time. I've had a good time answering these questions. I've tried to be as honest and, you know, that I could be, and, you know, I appreciate you guys asking them, and I really do. And so, all right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I know, like I said, I know it's been a long video, but I will talk to y'all in tomorrow's. Bye, guys.